Hi there. How's it going? All right, I'm back. I'm back this time broadcasting from my own Facebook profile. I haven't been doing that for 2 days, so this is the first day now that I'm back doing this. So I hope everyone is okay. And if you checked out my other evening broadcasts on the Colibri Expeditions channel, I just sent that on or link to that on my profile here, so you can go back and check last night's episode on on the Colibri Expeditions Facebook page. Anyway, so what's new? Well, for one thing, I've been interviewed by Adam Cruickshank, and it's now on his the the Birding Life podcast from South Africa, and I'm in very good company in this podcast because there is Adam Riley is on it as well, and there is also a reportage from the prime birding site in South Africa called Wakkerstroom. So you should really check that out. You can get it from anywhere where there are podcasts to download. So whatever your favorite podcast app is, you will find it there. And there is also a link on my Facebook profile, so you'll find it there as well. So big shout out to Adam. And I think it turned out pretty well. You will hear some stories also from my birding with Noah Stricker in his book, the Birding Without Borders. Birding Without Borders is the name of the book. If you haven't read it, it's a good read. So enjoy that. What else? Oh yeah. So I found a Hornby Storm-Petrel, a ringed Storm-Petrel, only about 40 meters from my house. But I found it on the way back from the supermarket, so I had not reached my house yet. And if you're familiar with the Facebook group, that is a lot of fun, probably the most fun Facebook group there is. It's called Bird the Feck at Home, and just sort of all together into one word. And they have been doing like a list of birds that have been encountered from home. So you're not allowed to sort of go out to the nearest park or something away from home, but you're okay within your garden or your premises, etc. So the question was, if this bird that I found 40 meters from my house took into my house, later went outside down to the ocean side to release, if it was going to be counted as one of the birds at Bird Effect at Home. And it turns out that they had a lot of discussion whether it was actually going to be accepted or not. And in the end, the Galactic Senate, that's all the admins of this Bird Effect at Home Facebook group, they decided that they should include my ringed Storm-Petrel on the overall world list. And it's number 3,613. Can you imagine? That's the amount of birds that have been registered from people's home. It's more than a third of all the birds in the world have been registered from people's home. So what we could do is actually we could just go around the world and visit each other, and we see 3/3 of all the birds. That would be pretty good, right? So yeah, check out that group if you haven't done it yet. It's a great group to be a member of. Okay, so what else? Oh yeah, I had yesterday. I went birding at 5. Well, I went up at 5:30 in the morning. I was telling you that I'm supposed to get up early, and I did. But obviously, I didn't get enough sleep the night before because I went out birding. And last night I was just out, and I went to bed earlier than ever. I went to bed like 10:30, and by 10:40 I was dead asleep. and I slept for 11 hours, and I woke up by the phone ringing. So I could probably have slept more than that. Now I feel very rested, and that's a good thing, because I am going away in a while to do my second birding outing. And I mentioned that yesterday in the broadcast last night. This idea how to get birding to a lot of new people. The idea is to do local groups, very local Facebook groups, and so my idea is actually to go out, and people will tell me where they live, and I basically go to where they live, and I go birding with them at their nearest park. And so yesterday I went out with a woman. She had never gone birding before. I'll go out with some people today. I think they actually have been birding before, but anyway, it's a good way to keep this thing going. And so I've drawn on a map a 3 kilometers radius from my house, and so anyone living within that radius will be eligible for a birding class for free in their nearest park. So that's about it, what I had to tell you today. I will be back tomorrow again, and tonight also on the Facebook channel, on the Colibri Expeditions Facebook channel. And one more thing before I go, because I don't think I've mentioned it this time. If you just came in here and have not seen any of my broadcasts before, they're all available on YouTube, so you can go back and check. There's a lot of tips that I'm giving there for what you can do with birding and even running and so forth. And I think you'll enjoy it. And they're very short and very concise. And the other thing, I am also preparing some new podcasts, some webinars, some longer webinars, and I'm also going to put out some more music out there on my Guran songs. And things are not great here in Peru, I must say. I mean, this is a way for me to sort of reach out to you guys, try to provide some value with the things that I do. And so I've created a Patreon page. So you can check that out if you want to in any way support me with a recurring donation every month. I would be extremely grateful. So there's like 3 different levels: the $3, $10, and $100. The $100 one is actually to save up for your next birding trip with Colibri Expeditions or 7 Wonders Birding. It's a concept that I don't think any of the birding companies have been doing that, but it's a way of sort of making it easier for you to save up for the trip, and at the same time it will get us through this rather difficult time. So if you're planning to do any trips with us within the next 3 years or so, come on, give us a hand there. And so the page is patreon.com/birdingperu. And there you go. Now you have it. All right. So thanks so much for checking out this broadcast, and I'll see you here again next time. Take care now. Bye.